Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Quant update. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment that we have been waiting here for Quant, because you remember we were looking at this structure here saying that, you know what, any moment from now, you could see the Quant price set just moving to the upside, like reaping in almost like a straight line here. And we've gotten to that point where actually something is just about to happen, in my own opinion. We're going to be taking a look at this fractal that you can see like striking similarities even from a time frame perspective. We're also going to be taking a look at the long-term price targets here for Quant, because I can tell you with a high degree of certainty that we are poised for success here with the Quant price. But before I get into today's content, I just want to kindly ask you to help me spread this video by delicately tapping the like button. It just helps the YouTube algorithm. People looking for Quant updates will now be able to find this video much more easily. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, I would encourage you to do so really. And just as a reminder, I'm actually running a giveaway on the 1st of January 2024. And just as an appreciation to anybody who watches my YouTube content right here. So, if you are interested, there is a certain coin called Jasmine. I'm going to be giving 100,000 of those tokens to 3 lucky winners. And according to the technical analysis on that specific coin, that could actually turn out to be $33,000 in the future, right? So if you don't want to miss that opportunity, all you have to do is make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, and then you would have commented anything on any of my videos actually on this channel. So I hope to see your name during that live stream that we're going to be holding on the 1st of January 2024 here. So getting back into the price set, if you're wondering where I took this fractal from, I actually took it from the Bitcoin Cash price set, because I remember this moment very, very vividly. When it happened, nobody was expecting this to happen here. But it's the same kind of emotion, and it's rolling price action just like that, and all of a sudden, boom, you go to the upside. So this reminded me of the same kind of emotions that I was feeling back then with Bitcoin Cash right there, and you can see how it ended up happening, right? So getting back to Quant right here, would be actually be looking at a huge rally that's going to surprise people. In terms of percentages, this was something like a 275% to the upside. So if you go ahead and just apply the same rule here, going to something like 275% to the upside here, with a Quant, you are looking at something like $364 thereabout. And it's something that is actually very possible. I'm going to show you why, because this is not the only example that we have right here. I'm going to take you back to something like Dogecoin back then. You can see the same kind of setup that we have right here, where you have a crash, you are trying to, reaccumulate, and then you have this kind of boring price action, and look at how it eventually happened. This is the same exact price action that you see, and boom, all of a sudden you continue to the upside. So also Dogecoin back in the day, when it had something like this structure, right, from the very bottom, it actually also took something in that range of 200 something percent, right? So this is something like a 212%. So maybe for Quant, we want to go with something in the middle, so something like 250% maybe. But that's actually very short-sighted, because that's what we are not looking at. Ultimately for Quant, right, we are looking at even a greater price target, which I'm going to show you in a minute right here. But I'm just going to show you an example of this kind of a setup right here, where there is just boring price action, and then all of a sudden, boom, you go to the upside right here. So an example would also be something like XRP, and take a look at this. This is the same structure that we are seeing here with Quant, and all of a sudden you just shoot to the upside. This structure is just there to show that, you know what, this is what can happen when we have had a boring structure like this right here. So looking at the similarities, you can kind of get an idea where we are with the Quant prices. So it's just, one of these days you wake up and you see Quant reaping something like $1.20, $1.30, and then you just keep running, you don't even stop, right? But as I said already, this is not the ultimate price I get here with Quant, and I'm going to show you why I believe that is the case, right? So what you notice with this price set here, obviously this is not the whole story here with the Quant price set. I'm going to show you the full price chart here with all the price action that you have seen here since inception of this coin. So here from the very bottom here, you can see a rally, and then you can see a crash right here. What you also see is a retrace, and then you see something like a reaccumulation happening right here. And then according to the TA that I just showed you right here, we are looking at something like this happening, and we would have formed actually a signature structure in markets, but especially the crypto space. Here, I'm going to show you examples and where we actually usually go with a structure like this one. So take a look at this. This is, XRP, which I was just showing you an example of, moments ago. And you can see the same structure here. You are rallying right, and then you crash. You have your retrace here, right, and then you reaccumulate, and you go to somewhat of this price target right here, and I'm going to show you in a moment what that actually resembles. So if you go ahead and then grab your favorite retracement tool from the very top to the very bottom of these structures here, now you notice that the price will kind of stop at something like the 4.236 favorite retracement level. Actually, that will now be an extension level. And this is something that is actually happening time and again with this kind of setup where you have got a rally, crash, retrace, reaccumulate kind of structure. An example would also be Ethereum right here, where you can see the same structure. You are rallying, right? Let me go ahead and catch that nice and easy. You are rallying like this, you crash, right? You retrace, you reaccumulate, and then you continue to the upside here, exhibiting the same thing that a QNT is doing, right? So you grab your favorite retracement tool one more time, and then from that very top to the bottom of the structure, bang, you hit that 4.236 favorite retracement level exactly on the bottom right. So that's something that we are seeing with XRP. XRP actually moved a little bit higher than that, but Ethereum just went and hit it to the bottom right. Another example maybe would actually be Dogecoin, which I already gave an example of. So you can kind of see that we've got a lot of confluences coming together here. And you can see the same rally from the very, from the very bottom here, you rally and then you go back, right? You crash, you retrace, you reaccumulate here, and you continue to the upside. Now, I want you to pay attention to where Dogecoin initially stopped right here with that signature move of rally, crash, retrace, reaccumulation here. You can see now that from the very top of the structure here to the bottom as well, you can see that Dogecoin stopped right on that point, 4.236 fib retracement level, or I should say 4.236 fib extension level. So this is a very huge suspect here with a structure like a crash, retrace, reaccumulation. Now, if we would come back to our Quant price chart and basically do the same thing, right? Here we have had the structure, we determined that already, and from the very top here to the bottom of the structure, what you are looking with your 4.236 fib retracement level, you are looking at something like this. If you want to be, very careful here, we are looking at $1,671 thereabout for Quant, and I think this is a massive opportunity. That's something that is very, very good here, very, very likely to happen according to the examples that I've actually given you. But that's not the only thing that is going in the way of Quant at the moment, because you can see here, looking at the all-time price action here, from the very beginning, you can see here, we are looking at August, maybe 2018 or something like that. We have just been in a grand cycle. Forget this week that you see right here. There is an anomaly here, but what we are seeing is that according to Elliott wave theory, we are moving in form of waves right here. So you can see here from inception, this is our first cycle here, wave 1, this is your wave 2 here, wave 3, and then you have wave 4. Now, obviously, you have to make 5 waves, and you can see that there is a wave which is missing right here. And that just gives me, extra confidence that, you know what, we actually are able to pull that $1,670 something dollars move to the upside. And it's going to be great, obviously, for Quant. But, obviously, none of what I say is financial advice, and you should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say, all right? But if you like the content, don't forget to tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family, and then I'll have to see you on the next one. Take good care of yourself.